Hi friends, it's Amanda. Thanks so much for being here and watching. Joining you today with a scrapbook layout using just the October main kit. So using up the last of my supplies before my gorgeous November kits arrive. But as you can see, I've still got plenty left over. And this is my 5th project now with the October kits. And not having a shortage of things to use. So definitely value packed in these kits, I tell you. There's so much to use. So I've gone ahead and fussy cut these papers, and I'm also picking out now the Hit Kit Club exclusive chipboard stickers, and I'm picking out pieces that I think will work well, or the colours time beautifully, or I think they might be, something I would use in my layout. So sometimes I already have a plan, but today when I sat down to scrapbook, I didn't. So you're actually seeing the real process at the moment. This is some fussy cut pieces from the Truly Grateful collection from a earlier layout I did in the month. And this gorgeous paper, it's Comfy Sweater, and it's from the Indian Summer collection by Pretty Little Studio. And as you can see, it's a gorgeous print paper with the lovely autumn words all over it, and I just adored that. And I just wanted to use it as my background. So I start playing around. As you can see, I've sped things up because this is actually my process. This is not how my layout ends up looking, and I just wanted to show you how instead of just deleting it all and not using the footage, I thought it would be nice to see how my layout starts sometimes and how I divert and, and change things up, and how my creating evolves as it does. So playing with the possibility of other colour papers, and then I really like the idea of tearing that one off. There we go. I love that plaid paper. Isn't it just gorgeous? So, I couldn't help myself with that one. Had to have it. There we go. So, ripped pieces. It's looking pretty, but I didn't like the position. So, moving everything back around and fussing again, but you get the general idea of my layout. So really being inspired by the colours in my photograph, and of course the theme, which is of course that beautiful autumn leaf, being all cozy and bundled up and ready for an autumn day. And you can see the joy in his face when he found that enormous leaf. And it's just such a, to be honest, this particular photo was actually one of the outtake photos, but it captures his face so well and his expression of joy, and I had to use it. So going through the Hit Kit Club exclusive die cuts, which are also included in the main kit. There's a few more of those fussy cut trees in there as well. I must have had them left over from my other layout earlier this month. So I don't lose pre-cut fussy cut pieces. I keep them in my die cut packages, so because that's what they are to me now. They're die cut pieces, so they get stored there. And I've used a few of them on my layout, and I'm coming back in for some more of those Hit Kit Club exclusive chipboard stickers because, oh my heart, these ones, they are awesome. I cannot believe how good they are. Like, I mean, of course I can, but just wow, like so good. So yeah, the chipboard stickers really have me, and I'm hanging out for my November kits because I know we've got more awesome things coming in the exclusives. So yeah, I do love something exclusive. It's, a bit cool. Anyway, I've distressed the top papers and again at the base, and I was tossing up if I kept that strip of autumn leaves at the bottom there, but it didn't quite work. And I decided to tape over that with these lovely pattern papers that I've distressed and torn. And I like that. And you'll see I only stuck a line of tape at the bottom. Not only is it good because if you stick things wrong, you can peel it off easily like I just did, but so that I can, bend and distress the paper a little bit more and tuck things in. And look, in there I'm going to tuck in a chipboard sticker. It says Crunchy Leaves. And I like that. I don't often glue things completely down because I do like to tuck things in and add things here, and sometimes I'll paint beneath them and underneath, and it's really handy if you can lift things still. So often with my layouts, once I've finished photographing them and presenting them, I will go back and glue things down a bit firmer, and then, if there's no changing your mind once they're photographed, I have to stick with them. So until then, I tend to avoid using too much glue and tape and, keep things fairly simple. And I'm just going to add that title in. I really love that chipboard sticker, Be Grateful. We don't have Thanksgiving here in Australia, and I think it's such a wonderful holiday to actually stop and show some gratitude and give thanks, because our lives are so blessed and we're so fortunate. And so even though we don't celebrate it here, I do try to make an effort with my children to talk about Thanksgiving every year, and really express how fortunate we are and how blessed our lives are, and perhaps do some things that would be very giving for others. So yeah, so I really loved that sentiment, because it still appeals to us, even, or my stories anyway. So yeah, so no amazing Thanksgiving food for me here either. So you have to send me all your pumpkin spice latte recipes and things, because we don't have pumpkin pie, or we don't have any of that here. So yeah, or maybe we do, and just not in the part of Australia that I live in anyway. So as you can see, I've attached those fussy cut labels to the back of my photograph. I'm just building up on that cluster now, adding in a few of the die cuts so everything's sort of popping out, and yeah, looking good. And I'm just taping them all into place so that instead of trying to stick them and balance them, I know where things roughly are going to sit, and then I can tape them properly after. I just find that way is a little bit handier for me. Loved that chipboard sticker, but I didn't want the vase showing, so I've turned it on its side, and I'm using the thickness of that chipboard to actually help prop my photo up, because I'm going to foam mount it as well, so that the cluster really does, it has that dimension. And I think that form and dimension is really important, but it's such a vibrant, bright page with lots of pattern, lots of colour, and I think I needed another element to really lift the photograph. So yeah, foam mounting, lots of chipboard and things to add lots of different dimension and form to the page. And I love the ripped trims at the top and bottom. Again, that extra level of texture to the layout really does make such a difference. So just taping everything down and popping it into place. Obviously that chipboard sticker said fall in love, but of course I didn't need the in love part, I just needed the fall, so making that work for my story. There we go, look at those chipboard stickers, they're so cute. And the fussy cut ones as well from the gorgeous Truly Grateful papers. And I really love that tree paper. I don't know about you, but I've used it like 3 or 4 times. It's really awesome. I just keep changing the color scheme I'm working with so I can use up all the different colored leaves. So yeah, really, really pretty. And I like that title, but again, I feel like if I just stuck it on, it wasn't enough. So foam mounting that as well for another level and layer. And adding in those chipboard stickers again. The colours are beautiful, aren't they? Really, really pretty this month. I'm a sucker for fall. It's a beautiful, colourful season, and those colours always win my heart. So very, very beautiful, and I don't think I'll tire of it. I'm looking forward to November kits, but I'm not tiring of these ones because the colours, the patterns, and there's so much. It's all so pretty. And I may have unintentionally hoarded that gorgeous fox chipboard sticker, and I probably do need to succumb and use it, but at the moment I'm still hoarding that one. So yeah, lots of lovelies in the October main kit. And just gluing things down. I've arranged a few loose leaves so that it looks like they're falling, of course, because that's appropriate for the story in my photograph. And adding in those cute apple and pear chipboard stickers as well, because I do like them. They're sweet, and I'm not sure where I'll put them yet, but I do love them. A few more loose leaves. So I feel like my layout's telling the story. That lovely print paper that is the base, the Indian summer pattern paper. It's a bit hard to see here, but when you see the close-ups, all the typewriter words are all about fall and the season of autumn, and it just ties in even better. So it's a really appropriate paper for my base, and you can see where I'm tucking in that cute little pear now into that layer. See, so you can see why I don't glue things down completely, because then I have these lovely ideas of having things and tucked in and out, and lots of dimension. And a few more stickers, because we can't have too many stickers. There's no such thing as too many stickers, and I like these ones. These little pops of black help to balance with the other two main black title pieces. And oh, I do like how this is looking. That little chipboard that says leaf and a heart. And I'm going to use one of the phrase stickers from the exclusives, and it just says autumn. And then rather than using the alphas, I've just gone and picked out the little black dots as an alternative to enamel dots. And look, there you go. A really simple and beautiful page using just the October main kit. And it's just divine. I hope you've had lots of fun watching me today. If you've got questions or comments about my layout, please don't hesitate to pop them down below. Thanks so much for watching, liking, subscribing and all that jazz. And have a wonderful, happy, arty days. Bye.